And it's good to be a mayor because in this life, we are always praying to get to become an old somebody. And when you attain that stage, you need to start very close to your God. You understand? You need to behave as a leader, trying to manage everything that is within you. You understand? So, settle things amicably. Just try to make sure that everything is going on smoothly. Well, that is nice.
Same to me. Well, first and foremost, I thank Almighty God for His grace, because without Him, there is absolutely one can do. Yes, I feel great. I think in this age, but most importantly, I am so happy that one is still relevant in his chosen career. It is the grace of God. It is not everybody that has such grace. One is still being one of the artists, the shining lights of the industry. At this age, I'm still being sought after, both in the Yoruba sector and in the glory to God. So glory be to God Almighty. Now, also responsibility as an elder, as a leader, as one of the pioneers. We are one of the pioneers of the industry. And one goes the way of trying to enlighten the young ones on how best to do it. We are told that line, and we know what it takes to be able to sustain your credibility, to be able to sustain or continue to be relevant in the job you are doing. So we continue to give them that advice. And we are also not just elders, but members of the Board of Trustees of the largest artist organization in Nigeria, that is AMPA, Theatre Arts and Motion Picture Competition Association. We are the founders, and we cannot leave the boat for them. We have to continue to guide them, and we are trying our best to ensure we do that. So most importantly, we continue to tell them to train, and definitely train and continue to train. Training is key in what everyone is doing.
What has kept you going? What has been the secret of the fact that you've been
just like I just told you, it's training. We never look at ourselves as being a champion. We learn from even the young ones. And if you want to stay at top, there will be need for you to continue to train. In 2015, I was at Olabisi Onabanjo University. It's just for retraining. And there is need for everybody to understand what they are doing.
Finally, to very close to your God. Finally.
Very important.
It's very, very important.
There is nothing we can do without God.
Have there been times in your entire career where you felt like, I want to quit, I'm tired of this job?
Like any other profession, there are challenges. Challenges comes in various
Anyway.
In fact, look at me. This is my 57 years acting. So that one alone goes a long way, that for me to even come into such trade at the tender age of 10, it means that it was a challenge. Challenge to beat my parents to it. It wasn't in those days. Parents don't want their children to go into this kind of trade.
They don't want.
So,
Now.
It was a big challenge then.
That is number one.
That is just one. A serious war between you and your parents before they will allow you. In fact,
and I said that is number one. Don't tell my story. Don't tell my story. Just don't tell my story.
You see,
So
that is it. Those are the challenges. And like I said,
another one is this. Another challenge is this. At times, I may like to go out free. So I always like to
private, no privacy.
To go with BRT, no privacy because of the boys. Don't let me call them area boys. The boys around. So you understand.
Our
That
seniors.
is our that is another challenge. Because personally, like feel like jẹ́ kí n kàn lọ́ta fúnra mi, jẹ́ kí n wọ cab, jẹ́ kí n wọ bus. So, tẹ́yìn ò ní lè meet up. That is another thing.
So the challenges are numerous. Look at the effort we put in place to ensure that our industry is regulated. We tried our best then. We were able to do this motion picture council bill, which we presented to the House. But one way or the other, it's still not moving. We are still not regulated. We have not fewer than 21 different associations and guilds in the industry, which is not the best for us. And that, look at what just happened. Look at when the elders thought that the social media attack by our so-called children is not good enough. Our intervention, you saw what it caused. There is lack of discipline. And that discipline, we will not relent until they have it. Because in the first place, we come from a sector, that is the Yoruba sector. And the culture of respect domicile with us in the Yoruba sector. And so it is just, no matter what happens, we will continue to advise them. We will continue to educate them that there is need for this culture of respect. Respect each other. Either you are older or younger. Either you are more popular or not popular. When you respect each other, it is reciprocal. And it must be. So the challenges are always there. The challenges of production too. When social media was coming, we were so afraid. We were so afraid that we are going to be in problem. We are going to be in trouble. How are we going to stay atop this profession? How can we do it? And but at a point, we started thinking that we can actually use it to our own advantage. Let's see how it comes. And it started coming. And we started using it to our advantage until recently that some people are even they are using it more negatively. And there are people still using it positively. All of them are saying it. But I want to believe that with continuous explanation, people will get to know that we start to give a lot with the social media. We should not allow a situation where we will not have it again.
I think we also started very early.
Started very early.
Anyway, this is my 43 years.
But even at that, even though I have started far before it became far familiar before I attained my own popularity. That is the way.
Let's talk about your popularity. At what point did you get the big break?
I think my own is just coming gradually.
Everybody.
Likewise,
everybody comes gradually.
No, you cannot tell anybody. No. Some of our people just came out. You are mixing two things together. There are trainings. Some people did not attain those trainings. We started from the stage, stage to television to movie. You understand? So you cannot compare. Not even to movie. To cinema first before came back to movie. Cinema movie. You understand what I'm saying? So
It's not the same thing. But what I'm trying to say is that names don't come suddenly. When you see those people with sudden names, on my verse.
English and Yoruba industry. But I know that your kids you do with you.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, professionally, it is the same thing. Language of expression is secondary. He's also into participating in movies in English language. There is no movie. Look at what is happening. I am so happy. I am saying this so happy that the new trend, you can see that even, take Netflix, take cinema as a whole, for example. They don't even want complete English coming from Africa without the local language being inserted, taking some reasonable percentage of it for it to be able to go. So it is the same.
What they make now is both English, Yoruba, even you can mix Hausa and Pidgin together.
With English.
With English.
So it is now getting to what we want.
That is what they need.
Will tell you, I know where you are coming from. Unfortunately, because we are the largest, people are not getting it right. We are the largest. We have the best of producers. We have the worst of producers. Because we are the largest. So people tend to see the good producers among us. You also tend to see a lot of not too good. It is because of our numerical strength and our inability to actually enforce the ethics of the profession because of the regulation I was talking about initially. We are yet to be regulated. But I know we are working together with our counterparts in the English sector. We are working together, we are working on Congress, working on so many things to see the possibility of harmonizing everybody. We should all be under one umbrella with different guilds, all merged together so that we can enforce the ethics of this profession. Without it, moving forward is a bit difficult. You'll see that some of our people are moving ahead. Moving ahead, I mean, look at King of Boys, look at Royal Hibiscus, look at some fantastic productions like that. I large and some others. Because one, to get the best of professionalism involved in your production, you need substantial sum of money. Yes. So, even you, I don't want anybody to deceive anybody. There's some people are producing fantastically is because they have access to good funding.
That's it.
If you are sensible, even if you don't know much, and you have that fund, and you are not even in the industry, you employ the best of hands to handle your production for you. Share, they will deliver. It has always been so in any industry, in any profession.
Yes, sir.
And yesterday I was at the annual conference of the community pharmaceuticals at Abeokuta. They are doing their election. If you look at the atmosphere, so conducive, everything is going according because big money is involved in their markets. In our own case, without that regulatory body, controlling anybody is difficult. So it is.
And of course, you are an association. You are not a regulatory body.
So as an association, it's just a grouping of friends that we think we can jointly do things together professionally, cooperative
Move forward
thing.
and other things like
It's not a regulatory body. But we are trying our best to ensure that whoever becomes a member of our own association should abide by the rules and regulations of our office. So that is the kind of regulation we are doing as an association.
So how do you see the future of movies?
well, of course, with all what Prince Jide Kosoko has said, definitely the future is very, very bright. Very, very. And that is nothing but the truth.
And let me add to it. It is only people who doesn't have eyes that will not know that we are moving ahead.
Oh, wow.
We are moving fast. Let me tell you, it is gradual movement. We started from the scratch, we are moving, like I said. And that's why I always quarrel when they say Nollywood starts from one particular movie. Then what do you do to the history? So where we are coming from. Though we have agreed, I have told them categorically, if you want to say Nigerian industry is Nollywood, like we have always agreed, then you must sit to write the genuine history of motion picture practice in Nigeria. Then there is no way every good production will take its place. Living in Bondage, of course, came conquered at its own time. And then it was just an addition to the progressive interventions that has been coming from time to time. You understand what I'm saying? Now look at the new trend now. Look at people now taking risk of substantial sum of money to shoot movies for cinema. I tell you what, some of them don't make the money back easily. But because of their determination to contribute to the change, to progressive change of the industry, they continue to go ahead. Others are joining them. He's producing now. I am also producing an epic for cinema. Are we not progressing? Look at Netflix. You know how many millions that are watching Netflix? They are watching our productions too. Across the world, across the globe. So if British will not allow us to bring our movie to their cinema immediately, there are people who are watching us on various platforms and they will demand for our film. And our film will soon hit the National Theatre in Waterloo in London. Very soon.
Sir, the Tampan government, I want to talk about Mr. Latin. How best can you describe him? Is he living up to expectations?
You know what he said? He said, okay,
Yeah,
yes.
my brother.
Okay. But in the politics, that's Nigeria for you. No, he's only I am a Russian. Yes, no doubt about it. Give it to him. He's trying his best. There is no perfectionist. Whether we like it or not, he must have good in one or two areas. But the truth is, honestly, he is trying his best, especially in coordination, especially in seeking advice where necessary. Yes, he's really trying his best, and I give it to him. That's the truth.
That's it.
But that is not to say that one will not have one or two mistakes. But I tell you, he's a fantastic chap. He's trying his best.